so faithful, so constant, so loving and so true, so powerful. In all you do.
What would it be like to never have to worry about anything in your life ever again? What would it be like to be so completely, totally free, to know that you are somebody's child, daughter, son, to know that they were going to take care of you 100%, no matter what, they had it covered. Even as an adult, well, that's the hope that we have in Jesus. Hi, I'm Kimberley Gal, and welcome to a cold, frigid Alberta winter. To give you some perspective, today is minus 25 degrees. For those of you in Fahrenheit, that's minus 13 Fahrenheit. Yes, very cold. For those of you sitting in nice warm Texas, okay, well, for you in Texas, today is 1 degree Celsius. That's 34 Fahrenheit. You may not be thinking it's very warm, but this will just put cold into perspective for you. And see this? I'm not smoking. That's my breath. But the reason I brought you here to Telford Lake in Leduc, Alberta, is because this is where I came one fall day, not very long ago, to go on a walk with Jesus. And this is where he revealed to me his Father heart, that he has my back, that I can fully trust in him. So I wanted to bring you along with me, to bring you back to that day. My husband and I were in the middle of a time of transition. Life was transitioning, job was transitioning. What that looks like is no set job, no set income. We left one place, headed to the next, not quite sure what that is, still not quite sure what that is. We're walking in that. But in that, for me, came a lot of worry. And worry about things like, how are we going to pay our mortgage? Were we going to lose our home? Would we have enough to provide for our kids' needs, to feed our family? Would there be enough to buy new coats for our kids this winter, as obviously they're going to need them? All these things were battling in me, and I was worried. But God just showed me that he has it under control, that I'm his daughter. So I came here and I was walking down this pier out there to the lake. Once I got down there, I just looked out at the water, and I was just spending time loving Jesus, focusing on his love for me, my love for him. I walked out, I looked out over the lake, and it was so calm, so still, so peaceful. And sitting in the lake were about 40 to 50 Canadian geese, just sitting there, and the water was still, and I could just see the peace of Jesus. And as I watched, just one by one in this calm, still water, these geese would just start to dunk down and come up with food, and were eating just all over the place, one by one by one. And the water remained so clear and so calm. And it was just this awesome picture that I felt God was showing just for me, that all these geese were there and they weren't worried about what to eat on this fall day. They weren't worried about how they were going to find their next meal. And God instantly brought me back to Matthew 6, verse 25. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about what your body, what you will wear. Is not life more important than food, and the body more important than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Who of you, by worrying, can add a single day or a single hour to his life? And I just felt like in that moment, God said, you are my daughter. I love you. I care for you. If I can feed all of these geese, if I can provide for them, how much more am I going to provide for you as you obey me, as you seek me, as you love me? And I was just blown away by that intimate love of my Father. He loves us that much. I left here, I walked back down that pier, And I was just walking, and as I was walking, I felt Jesus come and walk beside me. What I felt was like a 7-foot man just come and wrap his arm around me and just walk beside me. And I felt so safe and so secure in his arms. I felt so wrapped up in his love. And I want to encourage each of you today that no matter what you're facing in life, no matter what circumstances come your way, no matter what things are thrown at you, no matter what hurdles you need to face, you can leave your worry in the hands of Jesus, because you're his child, you're his daughter, you're his son. And he loves you that intimately. He cares for you that intimately. He knows what your needs are. In Matthew 6, a couple of verses down, in verse 32, it says, "For the pagans run after all these things. Your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Know that you are God's, that his love for you is intimate, is full, is whole. Know that he's got your back.